Yes, that's right. That's how we go. I'm sure most of you all have bought houses and transferred and we cannot run away from the solicitor remuneration there. Okay, anything else?
Any other more questions? So basically that if not that we probably
at the moment for liaison, I will get all things done, I get a report out and say how are we going to handle this?
You as an individual or as a
No,
legal firm?
from the association.
we appoint you to your company
Or
No, to me first.
individual first.
To me first.
individual.
I do all the running.
So you don't deal with your firm, deal with your
Not the
individual.
firm. Only later you deal with the firm.
So you operate from your house.
I let them know lah. I let them know.
Because we have to be careful now, right? Whether you find
It's up to you lah. It's up to you. You are going to what you call you see, I know these people well. They have seen my way, what I have done for them for the 3 meetings. Alright? I've got my own firm. I mean, I work for the firm. I manage the firm. Alright? I do things, I've got my own company also, a small company.
you say you manage your own firm, you say you're not a lawyer, what do you mean by manage?
Okay. I do a lot of servicing job. Servicing for legal firms, freelance like. Alright? At the same time, I manage a law firm. A lawyer is there, an in-house lawyer is there. I do all the what do you call the work from transfer to loan documentation to everything.
So you are actually doing the work, but then
Tsahra legal work, yes.
signed by the lawyer lah.
Yes. Okay.
Any other question? We have
No, if you want, sorry, one more. If you want to go by the firm, can. Of course, the charges will be different, no? Huh? I think you all are all very valuable persons. You all have bought many houses.
Maybe I share my experience with all the people here. I've done a number of this before. I think all of us, let's assume that if MDF still around, if we actually get the individual factor, we still have to pay a fees for the conversion. And subsequently, you also will pay the bank because they're going to take a charge. So there is a fees involved. So what, and the basis of that is based on the original purchase price. So that's why I'm actually asking the first question, the basis of the charges. Is going to be 0.5 or I'm not quite sure.
0.7.
How much?
0.7.
Percent.
So
So
first
what he's asking is, if we successful in getting the subdivision, we give them the exclusive right
Right.
for that. So I don't think that should be any grouches. A lawyer we need a lawyer to do that. Okay. Now what we're trying to do is getting him to have a first scope of work, which is actually to get the subdivision done in the most cost-efficient manner, in the interest of the resident owner of the common area. I think that should be the scope of work that will define. And I further add on to that is, from what I gather from the early briefing by the committee members, I think it is actually more efficient to work with the receivers. Because to strike them out is going to take us a much longer process. And anyway, they are a fees-based professional body. Okay, receivers are fees-based. Whatever success, let's say they're able to revive the project, let's say of the condominium, they will get the fees from the managing of the project. So this is actually a business. Okay, now I'm actually in business, so I'm always saying try to go along with them unless they are demanding very unreasonable condition, right? my suggestion is for server to work with them and say, okay, for them to carve off this, discharge this portion, and get this subtitle, what they want to charge us, for the services that they can do. That may be just one piece, Then from there, I think that may be more efficient. Because they have the support of the insolvency department, they also have the mandate of the bankers, rather than we trying to deal too many parties. So we deal with them, they deliver the consent of the charge holder in the case, I believe is M Bank, who is holding the master charge. If they agree, then they just discharge this portion, we can get the subdivision of title. I think that to me is probably the most efficient way of cost-effective and efficient way of getting our title. That's just my own point of view. But nevertheless, to get you to give a so-called professional opinion and to come up with that, I think the 5,000 is very reasonable.
Thank you. So we have dealing with Dalam for more than 2 years. We have met Dr. Le itself. In fact, we have done 3 or 4 meetings with the authority, and Lelam failed to attend twice. And Lelam attended the meeting without any solution. In fact, the last meeting we deal with Lelam together with MBank and YB office at Shah Alam. Yeah. MBank are waiting for them new proposal, right, Leman? But at the end, the officers was very frustrated because MBank failed to do so. Yeah. For the preliminary meeting to the second to the third stage meeting with Lelam, right? Lelam had promised YB in front of us in an official meeting that he will produce a proposal. But for more than twice, Lelam failed to do so. Yeah. When we dealing with insolvency, we did receive a very bad impression regarding Lelam in a lot of in other places also. I've been contacting the JMC in condos in front of our neighbors' condo. Yeah, they also have problem in terms of dealing with Lelam. In fact, the first time we deal with Lelam, the first thing we request is to reduce the 2%. But regret, they unable to reduce even to 1%. I think Mr. Raymond Kopp have been pushing them very hard to reduce the 2%, and also YB also tried to step in to reduce the fee, right? 2%, Raymond, but they just ignore our request. They say that they're going within the law. Yeah. And then that is why we launched official report to insolvency, yeah, regarding the 2%, and insolvency already issued out a letter to Lelam for demand and answer why they charge us 2%. We was advised by the insolvency division that worst case scenario is to strike off them from as our liquidators. We are not trying to striking off them as liquidators. We try to minimize the cost that we should pay, because nowadays the economy is not too good. Yeah? We don't want to charge unnecessary fee to the resident that will make the resident unhappy of the cost. Yeah? Why we would like to collaborate with Mr. Sealand? Because Mr. Sealand can compensate us with the fee. The startup fee is only about 5,000. If you go to a legal firm, you see that we are terrace houses, 237 houses. I think the charge might be higher, based on my humble opinion. Yeah. The other thing is, Mr. Sealand also agreed within our preliminary meeting with him. He also agreed to give us a fixed cost for the whole transaction if done by him. Means that we try our level best to minimize the fee as much as we could. Yeah. So if we can compensate, everybody can agree with it. Yeah. So I think we are in the right path. Yeah. Please don't misunderstand us why we appoint Mr. Sealand. Our appointment of Mr. Sealand is not for us to strike off. No. It's not for us to strike off Lelam. That is not our major intention. Our major intention is that we have a full-time people to run for us. Because we have done more than 2 years. We have done more than 2 years. we go to the land office 7 a.m. We wait for the DG, the Attorney General, but at the end we are like nobody. They push it here, they push it there. You have to go here. Then we go to AGM. And you say no, I don't know. So we need somebody that are experienced that can act on behalf of us. If any of the residents have a very good experience, we are much obliged you to be in the team. But at our level, at this point of view, till up to date, we have tried our level best. So I think, at our point, at my humble opinion as a chairman, this is at the current stage, this is our best solution that we have, based on what we have discussed earlier with the YB Iskandar. Yeah. Anything that we have done, any meeting that I have gone with the DG, Previously Datuk Masih, with the Hulu Langat PDG, all are recorded in our website. You can go through our website. All the letters are inside. Yeah, it's not an easy task. I need cooperation because sometimes we are a bit reluctant. We receive calls, we receive complaint by email. Seems like we are not doing a proper way. Yeah, we can accept the complaint, but we need support. We need support, and also we need your understanding that the process is not easy. Yeah, so I think we should not drag this matter prolonged. Yeah, we are here to get consensus from the residents whether are we agreed to appoint Mr. Sealan as our consultant, yeah, as our liaison officer for our title issue to deal with the authority, mainly insolvency and lelang. Yeah, for those who agree, kindly raise your hand up. I believe it's majority. Yeah. For those who don't agree, okay. So I think I need a proposal, pencadang, seorang pencadang untuk kita rekod. Saya perlukan seorang pencadang untuk menerima pelantikan Cik Sealan. So, Mr. Haridas, please take down. Saya perlukan seorang untuk menyokong.
Saya menyokong.
Nama tuan?
Nama Rudi.
Daripada rumah?
9 Lahir.
Okey, terima kasih. The second thing that we need to address is we would like to have to collect a minimum fee of 50 ringgit, 50 ringgit setiap rumah, every houses, untuk kita menampung kos untuk perbelanjaan untuk urusan title. Ya, 50 ringgit itu bukan sepenuhnya akan digunakan untuk title. Sebaliknya, it will also be used for our office and also photostating, anything that we need cost. Because sometimes like bila ada ham yang rosak, MPAG wait for MPAG is so long, so we can use the sinking fund to collect. So this is one of charges. The 50 ringgit is one of charges per house. Untuk proses pelantikan pertama Sealan as a consultant. So siapa yang setuju, please raise their hand up. Okay. Well, I think it's again majority. Yeah. I think thank you for everybody for your understanding. Yeah. Please update your email address. If your neighbors are not coming to the meeting today, I would like your courtesy help. Please ask them to call us, ask them to email to us their current email address so that we can email every detail, every inches detail of what happening to the taman to all of you. Yeah, I think majority the karangan will be from me. Yeah, because usually I will represent them, I will represent the association to see all the authorities. Okay, so.